Joining me is Coach Gary Andrews. And Coach, before we could get to this matchup, it was a hard-fought game up at Cornerstone University. Lady Cougars pulling away in the end.
Yeah, we didn't play very good defensively that game, and the officiating was a little shaky the first half. We didn't shoot any free throws, but give the kids credit. We battled and found a way to win. I mean, Cornerstone played well. They have a lot of talent, so sometimes you got to go on the road and maybe not play as well as you'd like, but we still found a way to win and still scored 85 points.
Yeah, and a big game by Skylarr Shurn. And there's another player on the other side of the court here, but last name of Davis, also averaging over 20 points per game. Really looks like two evenly matched teams entering today's contest.
Yeah, I mean, Davis is a great scorer, very athletic. I mean, Roosevelt can really put some points on the board. You got a lot of girls who can score. They're very balanced. They can drive. They can shoot. So they're going to be a tough matchup for us. We're going to have to really bring our A game defensively, and hopefully we can take it at them and make ourselves hard to guard and score a lot of points.
Coach, do you see this as being more of a team effort in today's game, or do you see the two elite players taking over?
Oh, I think it'll be a team game. I mean, I don't see the elite players. They might have good games, but there's going to be probably a lot of points scored by both teams, so I think there's going to be a lot of people scoring points.
Long rebound by Skylarr Shurn, finds Akaya Taylor in transition, and Akaya finishes at the bucket. We are tied up at 2. That is the sophomore from Elkhart. Her shot off the mark, air ball, rebounded by Kayla Bear. Shurn now over to Jenelle Wilson, pump fake, pulls up for the 10-footer off the glass. Jenelle Wilson, beautiful jumper, as 3 Cougars now with points in this game. Skylarr Shurn is huge in that game against Cornerstone. Coach said she's just faster than everybody else. They could not keep up with her. And the jumper is good from 16 feet. Skylarr Shurn now with 4 points in the game. Wilson now over to Ridley. Ridley nearly had that taken away by Davis. Now Akaya Taylor in the low post. Beautiful spin move from Akaya Taylor, and the Cougars. Great defense by Kayla Bear underneath. And a nice feed, Akaya Taylor from Brooke Ridley. Akaya now with 6 points. She's the game's leading scorer. Center 6 of 8 from the field. Jenelle Wilson walled off. Finds Akaya Taylor. Quick pass to Skylarr Shurn. Wide open underneath. Kayla Bear with her first bucket of the game. Next Saturday at Bishop Darcy Stadium. 10-foot jumper by Jenelle Wilson is up and in. Wilson with her 4th point of the game. Shurn's got Jenelle to her right, and the pass goes to Jenelle. Finds a wide open Brooke Ridley underneath. Ridley with her first bucket of the game gives St. Francis an 8-point advantage. Jenelle wide open in the corner, pulls up for the 12-foot baseline jumper and drains it. Cougars build their lead back up to 10. For 3. Rims out, rebounded by Bear, and the putback is good. Kayla Bear with her 6th point of the game. Pick set by Brooke Ridley. Trish finds Taylor Wilson wide open for 3. Ridley with the rebound, putback by Brooke, falls in. Brooke now with her 4th point of the game. Once again, Ridley out there on Williford. Skylarr was able to split defenders and hit the 12-footer. Skylarr now with 8 points in the game. Taylor Wilson, the true freshman, finds Brooke Ridley at the elbow, driving, baseline jumper in the lane is good. Shurn being guarded by Williford. Feed goes down low, Brooke Ridley off the glass. Brooks' 8th point of the game. St. Francis shooting 58% from the field, 14 of 24. Good move, and a blocked shot by Akaya Taylor has built their lead up to as large as 10 in this game. And Skylarr drives all the way to the bucket. Shurn with her 10th point of the game. Cougars up by 5. Pass goes down low. Nice catch by Akaya Taylor. She finishes. Akaya snagging that ball out of the air with one arm. Once again with the press. Started off this game in the press. And Akaya Taylor, beautiful fake underneath as she finishes at the bucket. rebounded by Tori Clark. Clark has it stolen by Jenelle. Good persistence there by the senior from Ossian, who finishes with the lay-in. Jenelle with her 11th point of the game. Taylor down low to Akaya Taylor, who finishes with the lay-in. Cougars up 54 to 52. Jenelle Wilson looking for Kayla Bear, and she eventually finds the handle off the glass. Taylor now with her 10th point. Tied up at 54. Kicks it out to Brooke. Brooke's going to drive and has the lay-in. For Brooke, that is her 10th point of the game. Just inside the arc. Nice rebound by Akaya Taylor over to Jenelle. Jenelle to Brooke. Brooke driving hard to the bucket off the glass. Cougars up by 3 now, 60 to 57. Finds Shurn. Skylarr, it's 3 against 1. Jenelle Wilson, 10-foot baseline jumper. It's good. 63-57. Jenelle, that is her 13th from the other team. Pass goes to Jenelle. She was falling out of bounds. Good job of recovering by Skylarr Shurn, picking up that loose ball. 14-footer runner is good by Jenelle. That is her 15th point of the game. A nice steal by Jessica Harrison as Williford was looking for a darting Davis. Off the glass is Brooke Ridley with her her 14th point. Defender stands 5'11". Brooke from the elbow. Beautiful 8-foot jumper by Brooke Ridley as the Cougars now go up 70 to 61. Brooke is nearing a double-double on her own. Skylarr stops and pops. For Skylarr, that's her 12th point of the game. Look out for her when the end of the season awards are put together. Shurn loses her balance and regains composure for the lay-in. What a beautiful bucket by Skylarr Shurn, as once again, not a whole lot of pressure by St. Francis right now out in the man-to-man. Akaya. Nice pick set by Jordan. We're going the other way. Skylarr Shurn finishes coast to coast with the lay-in. Skylarr now with 17 points in the game. Into the game, the biggest three-point threat for Coach Andrews. Skylarr picking up her dribble, goes to Frisch. Frisch is able to drive with the easy, uncontested lay-in. Paige Frisch with her first bucket of the game. Second one off the heel, rebounded by Akaya Taylor. 43 seconds on the clock. Shurn bringing it up. Pick set by Brooke. Erica Jordan's there with the help defense. Left Brooke all alone who gets the easy lay-in. We are tied at 86. Timeout called by Skylarr, shooting 7 of 10. 70% from the field in this game. Paige Frisch on the floor for St. Francis, three-point threat. And Skylarr Shurn looking to drive straight to the bucket, and does! 1.6 left on the clock. It looks like this game's going to overtime. That's Shurn. Skylarr with 19 points in regulation. Jenelle Wilson pops out, being guarded by Davis, finds Brooke Ridley wide open. Nice pump fake by Brooke Ridley, who picks up her 20th point. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ridley goes back to Skylarr. Skylarr's going to have to get a shot off for 3. Long rebound by Brooke Ridley, looking for the putback, and Brooke gets it to go. Brooke now with 22 points, quiet 22. 3:05 left to play here in overtime, first overtime. Ridley over to Akaya Taylor. Elbow jumper is in. Beautiful shot there by Taylor, who has her 25th point. Floater in the lane, no good. Akaya knocked it out to Skylarr Shurn. Shurn looking to go coast to coast with it. Gives it up to Jenelle Wilson with the easy 2. Jenelle now with 17 points. Skylarr Shurn with the assist. Skylarr Shurn drove right past Becky Williford for her 21st point. Great job by Brooke Ridley there. Shurn elbow jumper is good. So Skylarr really coming alive here in the overtime period. Second free throw attempt. This one rims out. Rebound by Roosevelt. It could not go. Lady Cougars win it. Coach, back and forth game, and like I said, this team, or Roosevelt, kind of mirrored yours with the up-paced tempo, but a great victory for Lady Cougars.
It's a great win. Roosevelt's a great team. They hit some big, tough shots. You know, we're down forward 30-some seconds ago, come back and force overtime and find a way to win. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the play of Skylarr Shurn there in overtime and at the end of regulation to keep the team in it.
That was really big. I mean, Skylarr hit some big shots. You know, Paige came in, got a big layup for us. We were down 4. I mean, a lot of people stepped up and made some big plays for us, and you know, it was a good win for us.
Coach, one of the categories your team always wins is forcing turnovers and creating steals. Lost both of those categories today, but dominated in rebounds. Is that kind of just giving up one advantage for another in that case, or?
I don't think we played as well defensively as we should have. I didn't know if we were quick enough to press them and force the turnovers we normally do. And you know, I'm glad we rebounded pretty well because they out-rebounded teams 9 a game. So it's just a good way to finally, you know, find a way to win that game.
Absolutely. And after this tough victory, a little bit of a break before taking on MVNU. What's in the plans here in the near future?
Well, we're going to practice tomorrow, and then we'll have Tuesday off. And you know, we got to put a couple more zone offenses in, stuff like that, and get better defensively, but, we're going to enjoy this win.
Coming into this game, they're a team that kind of mirrors ours. They're up and down the court, very athletic, and you were guarding or going up against Becky Williford all game. What was it like? What was that matchup like going against Williford?
She's very quick, very great player. I give her a lot of props, and she's able to get to the basket and knock down some tough shots, especially there at the end. So, very good player.
Yeah, I think she ended up 11 of 12 from the free throw line, so that last one she missed was a big one for her. But also offensively for you, it seemed like it was hard early going, getting around Becky, but then towards the end of regulation and overtime, you really kind of took over. What was going on throughout that battle and heading towards the end of the game?
First half, they played all zone, so it was really hard to get to the basket and get some open shots, so I think that slowed, me personally, down a little bit and forced us to hit some outside shots, but second half, they went man, and that's our strength when teams go man. So, we were really able to attack the basket once they did that.
Starting off the season now 7-0, how nice is it? I think it's a 9-day layoff before you guys host Mount Vernon Nazarene here at the Hutzell. But how nice is it to have a little bit of a break?
It's really nice. It's not much of a break because we still have practice in all those days, but we'll be ready on next Tuesday, I think, Mount Vernon.
Yep, not this coming up Tuesday, but the following Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, so got to prepare for them.